the meeting. Says we're being live streamed.
Woohoo! Good morning.
Yeah, what? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. You almost said happy Monday.
I almost said happy Monday because we're doing Magic Monday on Tuesday.
Yeah, here we are on a Tuesday. I'm trying to push myself up over here so I can see when people hop on.
Oh, good. Okay, I'll leave that to you then.
Okay.
You can get it. We're here on Tuesday. Yesterday was a holiday. I'm up in Prescott. We're snowed in at our house. We've gotten a foot of snow up here in the mountains. It's pretty beautiful.
I guess.
And magical.
If you like that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not doing the snow blowing. My husband is doing all of that. So yeah.
It was such a good TikTok, that TikTok where you're all cozied up, drinking your tea in your beautiful, big, luxurious chair and that fancy lamp, and you look so cozy. And then it cuts to him and he's shoveling snow. But he's such a trooper about it. He's like, hey. And then you turn the camera off and he's like, I'm kidding. That's not what
he's not really. Only part of it has to be shoveled now. No, because now we have a snowblower. So it's pretty magical up here. I will say it's a winter wonderland. I threw out peanuts for our squirrels. We had 3 little squirrels eating their peanuts in the snow this morning. It was pretty cute.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Well, we're super excited to be here talking about fun things like the weather. But what's next is we are talking about Illuminate, Your Journey to Self, which is our upcoming Sacred Sacraments / plant medicine retreat coming up in March. And we have a couple of spots available still. Lots and lots of interest and what is the word I'm looking for? I was gonna say a book full of calls. Maybe. No. So many interviews coming up this week to find the most aligned match for this powerful journey. Powerful journey to the galactics, the interdimensional, and most importantly to self. It's been what has catapulted not only our relationships, but our personal lives and our businesses so drastically in such a fast amount of time. Thank goodness to all of those journeys, helping me realize what a silly construct time and space is. And when we are not victims to that silliness, how quickly and easily and gracefully our desired life can be ours. And that's really our goal, to hold space and to facilitate others who feel the calling to experience. And do you have anything to add to that? What do you have? So quirky. I was gonna keep going.
I know. No, it's such an accelerated experience into who we truly are, right? The self-actualization, such a huge piece of this. And, in with you and I experiencing the sacred sacraments, we knew that we had to facilitate this for other people. It's definitely part of our soul missions to create the safe space, the preparation before going into the sacred sacraments, how to work with them. You and I are going to do something different than we've ever experienced before with the guided experience. And you came to that and found it to be very beneficial. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. And so so many of these places that hold space for this sort of thing, they talk about the end result of being able to have, in the way that I just did, all of these things, more ease, more being able to create the life that you want. But what really happens here is self-actualization. And when you are supported with integration, you hold that self-actualization, right? It's not like going into the realm, seeing who you are, and then coming back out and forgetting. That's absolutely a possibility where all you have now is the memory, and you can work wonders and miracles with that. But we really want you to integrate the self-actualization, because when we are whole, which we're always whole, but when we have the awareness now, not just the learned knowledge, but the awareness of our wholeness, anything we want or desire is available. It's always already available, but without that deep, integrated knowing of our wholeness, our worthiness, our full self, oftentimes we don't actually take what is already there to be had. So we're doing multiple journeys. One of the journeys is going to be off into the ethers. Actually, all of them will be, but one in particular will be somewhat guided, right? Everyone gets a little bit of guidance in this moment and facilitation. And so you'll be coming with very specific questions, and we will hold space and do just a tiny bit of facilitation here and a tiny bit of facilitation there, so that you can be downloading and receiving and remembering, oh yeah, I came into this space to get these questions answered.
Yeah.
What's really interesting is I always find the hilarity in the human questions, yet my humanness sure really loves them when I come back. Does my expanded self go, ha ha ha, that's so funny. Like, oh my gosh, that's your question. Here we are in the abyss of infinity and eternal love and light, and you want to know about that? That's really funny. Right. And yet, when I come back after a journey that has been slightly facilitated for a short amount of time, I'm like, ooh, those were awesome answers, because my humanness was out of the way and I was tapped into pure consciousness. And whether it is silly on an expanded plane or not, it was still valuable for this human experience that is here now on Earth, having this somewhat limited experience of our wholeness.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be absolutely profound. And like I said, we're still taking some interviews for a few more spots if this calls to you.
Yeah. And we're keeping this very intimate.
Yes.
Right. You're going to have a lot of attention and coaching and support from Megan and I. Not only at the retreat, but prior to the retreat. We'll start preparation next month for everyone, right? Yeah. And then after the retreat, everyone also has 3 group integration calls. So this is more than just the retreat itself. What we provide is in-depth, deep training and preparation going in, and then integrating what you've downloaded and how to bring that into transform your life in the highest possible way.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it is an interview process. We've talked with people that are not a fit. We've talked with people who are a fit. This is not for you if you don't feel a hell yes to it, right? We don't want you just dabbling. You get to be all in and ready for this expansion. It definitely is. We're not necessarily supporting those who may have been in AA or NA. This wouldn't be for you. We're not those sort of facilitators. Or anyone who is in a crisis of life, right? Mm-hmm. So dealing with PTSD or debilitating depression or anxiety, there's some awesome facilities that do support with that. That's not our expertise. Our expertise is for those who have been on the spiritual journey and they're ready for way more expansion. Definitely, you know, entrepreneurs that want to know how to bring these spiritual gifts into a very physical realm. Definitely those on the path to enlightenment and really expanding into their wholeness. Those who are somewhat familiar with shadow work. So if you've never heard of the unconscious, if you're suffering from PTSD or anxiety or that sort of thing, we're not the facilitators for you. If you're looking for a mind-blowing spiritual experience and to highlight what's already really working well in your life, we're the facilitators for you.
Yes, absolutely. It's going to be fabulous and so powerful. Yeah. So Tori will pop in the interview link. You can book an interview with either Megan or I. So she'll pop that into the comments. And we look forward to talking to you. If this is calling to you, we can share more of the details on your one-on-one interview call. And we look forward to doing that.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
Awesome. Thanks for tuning in.
Let me see if there's...
Yeah, see what there is.
Oh, okay. DC Reed. Hi, Michelle. Good to see you. I'm not sure who that is. Say hi, Mom.
Hey.
Okay, that is and then the rest is Tori. Awesome. Okay. For anyone who catches the replay, we will come in here and answer any questions and stay connected that way.
Awesome. Have an awesome week. We look forward to talking with you. Bye for now.